morning, everybody, and welcome to the most crude tutorial you will ever see on YouTube. I've had quite a few people post to me and ask me to do a video and show kind of how I do a layout of a page. I've had a few private messages on that too. So as I've said so many times, I'm not set up to do a tutorial where I work in real time. I hope to do that once I get in the other room. But my goodness, by the time you take care of home and cooking and family and all that stuff that most wives and moms and homemakers do on a daily basis, and then you try to work in some books or a book or work on a page. And then if you have a room like some of us have where we've just let it get turned upside down, and you're trying to work all those things in and still have kind of a enjoyable day, calm, serene life. You know, it's hard. It's just really hard. Some of the things I'm going to show you this morning have not been coffee dyed at all. They are stark white, but nothing goes in my book stark white. I'm just showing you what I do here. So this is the start of my book. I showed this the other day. This is my cover. This is the first 2 pages, which you all are supposed to be working on right now. And have it done by Monday so you can move on to the next page. Now I have added just a little bit. I added that bow there, and I added some moss, Spanish moss up there. And underneath that is, where is it? Let's see. Oh, this little piece. This is just a bath towel, an old bath towel that I have just cut up and scrunged up, pulled it out, and then I coffee dye it really heavy. So that's what that is under there. And I may have some more in here. Nope, that's the baby blanket up there. Okay, so between now and Monday, I hope to have these 2 pages done. And so what I'm going to do this morning is just kind of show you how I do a layout as I'm trying to dream and work and design a page in a book. And, you know, I may change it a dozen times. What I show you this morning is not going to be what you're going to see Monday, but this is the way I go about it. So I like layers. So first thing I would do is take something that would go with these colors and lay it there. And that's not coffee dyed. That would be coffee dyed heavier. And then maybe, you know, I want lots of stuff on my pages, and I like for it to hang over. So maybe something like that. This is the image I'm going to use on this page, I'm pretty sure, but I'm going to tuck that under there. The edges, it will be scrunched up a whole lot more. The edges will be scrunched up a whole lot more. So I've got that, and I don't know if that's going to work or not. I'm just kind of looking around and playing, and so I've cut out a few pieces that may go on this page, but I won't know until the time comes, and that will be cut down, torn down a whole lot smaller, so it will go. So then I might take something like this, and something may go under it, maybe more creepy cloth. I love creepy cloth. Let me just cut you a piece and show you. And put that under even that, and I don't know that I'll do this when the time comes, and it would have to be bigger, so I didn't cut it big enough. So then just a little bit of that maybe on the corner. Then you've got kind of a base there. It's not what it's going to be. It's not much, but you've got a base there. So then I think, okay, I want this page to complement this page. So I'll just start experimenting. It may not be what I end up with. I love this paper. Let me just cut a piece off of it and see what I can do here. And see if I can use that in some way. Love that. So see, that was just on a whim. I just did that on a whim. I like this lace, and even though this is a kind of a woodsy elf, we can have a little bit of lace in here because this is an earthy kind of lace. It's not a frilly lace like you would see in a book for maybe pinks or whatever, you know, I don't know. But so we've got that. And then let's see, I've just cut out a few things that I may possibly use in the book. I don't know that I'm going to use any of them. Love that heart. Love, love, love. Love, the word love. Let's see, I didn't finish over here, did I? Where did that piece go? See, I'm not good at this. I'm not going to be good at the tutorials, but we'll get it. So let's put this back here like this, and it would be grunged up more. And I want to put some bark in my book. I don't know that it'll be as big as that piece. I have lots of bark that I have torn off of my Uncle Remus tree. Then on top of the bark, I would scrunch this up with coffee and put a little bit of this here somewhere, probably. Maybe even some more under so it'll show out. And then I would want to put something on there. Maybe some acorns, maybe a little stick. I like sticks and twigs in my books. Let's see. I like words to go down the side of my book. So that may go there. I don't know. And I don't start out to make what I would call a beautiful book, but I want a book that's going to wrap its arms around you, and when you put it down, you may not say, that is the most beautiful book I have ever seen in my life. But what you are going to say, I hope and pray, because this is what I want you to say, boy, that was a journey. I am so relaxed. I feel so good. I love having this book in my hands because it takes me to a place that our rat race lives don't allow us to go very often. So I want my books to take you to that place, back to a simpler day and time when everything is just all warm and fuzzy and cozy and huggy. And so I was looking at little things I wanted to put in here. So I want something that's going to speak to the picture. This says, living a simple life, raised down to earth, keeper of lost arts, seeker of old things, walker of dusty lanes, lover of every day. So once this is all scrunched up, and even the edges scrunched up really good. Now this is looking really good to me. I may go with that. I've got love over on that side. I may add love over here. You don't want too much love. Can you get enough love? I don't think so. But anyway, just so many, I've got so many things here that I may use and probably will in the book. This little quote says, some old-fashioned things like fresh air and sunshine are hard to beat. That would go with that image. Whoops, am I even getting all this in the book? Oh, there goes the camera. Hang on, hang with me. Stay with me. It's just like we're almost at the paper post house, isn't it? That girl, she keeps me laughing all the time. Okay, so got that. Oh my goodness, I hope I've got most of this in there because I don't want to start over. I've got so much to do today. So I have just picked out a few quotes that I may use in the remainder of this book. There's so much more to life than having everything. What he's doing here is sitting feeding the squirrels and the birds in the park, and another little boy elf is back there playing with the ball, throwing it up in the air. This quote says, nature is the greatest place to heal and recharge, and it is. Nature is the greatest place to heal and recharge. I haven't used a doily, a paper doily. I like to put a paper doily inside my book. I haven't done that. I like to put a big clock inside most of my books, and I like the old-timey numbers on them. Just so many things. Here's a little piece of something. This is a piece of chenille bedspread. So, you know, that may go... Where would it go? It may go up here under the heart, but it would need some more lace and stuff, and I'm not going to keep cutting and stuff because I'm going to knock my camera over again. But this is the way I do it. I just kind of lay it out like this, and right now that doesn't look very good. Of course something is going to go there. Of course something is going to go down here. Of course this is going to be torn out around and grunged up with coffee, and this is too, and these are going to be smudged around the edges so they look dark and warm and fuzzy. But this is what I do. This is very simple. Anybody can do it. If I would lay something out and I think, oh, no, that's not speaking to me, that is not going to work, I would take it apart and start over. I have taken apart pages that were glued down and put a piece of fabric over it and started over. Because if it doesn't speak to me, it's not going out the door. So that's what I do. Let me just show you a couple of things, one or two things here. I use a lot. I will have some burlap in the book somewhere. Don't know where yet. And it will be grunged up. It won't look like that came off of a roll. It won't look like that when I'm done with it. This creepy cloth, I lay it out flat on a cookie sheet and I spritz it. to get the grunge look. And then I bake it in the oven for just a couple of minutes, and then it's ready to go. Let's see. I think I like corrugated cardboard. I may use corrugated cardboard someplace on this page. I've already got it, I think, on the cover. I'm not sure. Just so many little things you can do. Just experiment, and nothing is set in stone. What I said the other day, I read a quote from someplace else, and maybe it was in one of the stories I do. It says, we're not pouring concrete here. You can change anything. If it doesn't work, you can change it. I've got some more images under here that I don't know which ones I'll be using, if any, and there are others downstairs. Just so many things. There's just so many things you can do. So that's it on how I do a layout. There will be a lot of little odds and ends on the page. These two pages, I like to add buttons. I like to add old rusty pins and paper clips and little ties on them sometimes, or buttons on them, or little bells on them. So many things you could do. Old charms that you can distress and rust and all that. So that's what I'm thinking on for this page, and if I can get it put together, I'll come back and show you on Friday. I don't know. I'm not promising. That's my biggest problem. I make too many promises, and then I stress myself because I have so much going on, and I've got promises out there flying in the air. So, but this is what I'm thinking on this page. I'm liking this. Lots of grunge to do yet on the page, but today, I'm going to, I didn't get a lot done yesterday. Things didn't go well at the nursing home, and I got tied up, and we had some problems then even after I got home. And I mean nursing home, not us. We're fine. But it's just, my day just kind of went haywire. And then the TV man came, and he was here for quite a while, and he had to put us in a new direct TV box. So, but what I want to do, I said yesterday or the day before that I'm going to do some little starter books, and I am working on those, and this is one, and it's not done. It's stitched here, and then this is not even fastened on yet, but these are going to be kind of simple, and they're going to be nice little books for you to have if you don't want to do anything to them. So, if you want them, let's see, if you want them just plain with the cover and no embellishments on the inside, something will be on the cover, but then on the inside they will be blank. They'll be stitched together. They'll be coffee dyed, very grunged up. I don't know how many pages. I don't know how many pages are in this, but this is kind of a fat little book. But it'll make a great little book once it's embellished up and done. So if you want the books plain, with just some added fabric and lace and things for you to do what you want to do with, I'm going to mark those at $27. And I don't know why people don't tell their prices on video, because we don't have time to send out message pigeons. You know, most of us are busy. So let's just get right down to brass tacks. Everybody, when you're watching a video, you don't want to chase links. You want to know, how much is it? Can I afford it? Let me know now. I don't have time to chase rabbits. So I'm telling you here, if you want this plain with just some added fabric and lace and just odds and ends, some buttons and things, it's going to be $27 for that. And you'll have added fabric and paper and stuff, a little, you know, everything will be at least the size of this page. So the pages, so you'll have as much as you would need for anything, even added pages. Regular mail would run about $6. I'm not going to take them in to check. This is COVID. We're in a pandemic, global pandemic. So I'm not going to take them in and check. I know it's going to be about $6. I've sent out dozens of these things. So if you want it in the priority box, it's going to be $9. And then if you want one of these books, these little starter books, and the front is embellished, some embellishments on the inside, then you'll have more fabric and lace and this and that, buttons and just things to work with, more paper, grunged up paper. That's going to be $38. Regular mail will be $6. Priority mail will be $9. So I've had a couple of people already say they want one, but they are going to be on the grungy style, because that's what my style is. That's the style I can work fastest at, and that's what I need to do right now. I guess if you want one without any coffee staining or anything, you can let me know and we'll talk about that. I wouldn't embellish a book like that because that's just not me. I don't feel it. It would take me way too long to make it look good. But if you want a book put together that is not grunged up at all, that maybe you want to do some pinks and lace and things like that with, I can fix you up there too. Just let me know. Okay. Let's see, I think that's it. I'm going to get off of here. I have a lot to do today. I know you all have a lot to do too. We're in the dead of winter. We're expecting more snow this weekend, and they say we could have quite a bit. Oh, good. So I hope you all have super duper grand and groovy day. Hope you get a little kindness and spread a little kindness absolutely everywhere you go. Talk to you soon. I'll try to be back here Friday if I can. No promises. If I can, and I'll have these 2 pages done. One other thing. Remember to leave a place for a pocket somewhere. And I'm probably going to do my pocket. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to have to do my pocket right there. I wanted to put 2 pockets in it, but I've waited too late. So, but I'm going to have a pocket. I want all of your books to have a pocket if you can, and then we'll fill those pockets with other things that go along with the theme of the book. Okay, going to get off here. Love and hugs.